Hi, everybody. I know we're a few minutes late, but this was a last minute change and we needed just a little extra time to get everything adjusted. Thank you for joining us on the Cool Crone. It's my friend Gerald and I. We're going to be doing personal readings, so please put some questions in the chat. And I see right now we have a new member, Susan in Miami. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really, really appreciate that. And we have Lori Dunn who's here. Girl power. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Lori Dunn.
Oh,
And so right now, we don't have any questions, but you guys just go ahead and put some questions in the chat by doing hashtag light. And then you'll put, actually, don't put your questions in the chat yet. Put in hashtag light. And then when we pick you, hi, Cappy C. Hi, Watcher 9997. When your name comes up, you will have to respond in the chat that you're here. And that's when you can put in your question, or just put in your question when you're picked, because obviously you're here if you're putting in the question. Yay! Look at all the people putting in hashtag light. That's fantastic.
yeah.
Yay, that's good. So, Gerald, maybe before we even start, maybe we should, well, first of all, how are you?
I am well. I'm staying warm.
Good.
Right now here in where I live, we're having single-digit temperatures. We had, was it Monday? Sunday and Monday, we got about 15 to 18 inches of snow, depending upon where you look. And so we're staying warm and we're safe. So that's a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, we also had between, we couldn't really measure because we started getting drifts.
Yeah.
And it felt closer to 24 inches than 18 because we just had a ton of snow. But we had the most fun weekend last weekend.
Yeah.
Both my girls decided to stay home, and my youngest daughter's boyfriend, she brought him out from Brooklyn to be with us. And we had one of those weekends where, we cooked together, we watched movies together, we kind of hung out, and we're all like introverts. So we all had to like retreat to our corners after a while. But for shoveling, I really wanted to go out halfway through and do a pre-shovel and a pre-cleaning off of the cars, because with that much snow, it's gonna, solidify into an ice helmet and you can never get it off.
Yeah.
Well, Dorothy's boyfriend went out and did all the cleaning and shoveling in the pre-shovel. I was like, oh my God, thank you. So I baked like holiday food. I baked like a green bean casserole and I made a pumpkin pie and we had a big dinner on Saturday night. It was really, really nice. And then on Sunday, after the snow finished again, we all went out and it was much more manageable because we'd done the pre-shoveling. So shout out to Tristan. You are just a prince of a man, having gone out there for us and done all that shoveling. That was just awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Just awesome. Yeah, so it was a really fun weekend.
Yeah, we had Jeffrey, we were in a level 3 snow emergency, which
wow
hasn't happened in quite a while. All of the schools have been closed this week, partially because of the snow, but mostly because of the temperatures.
Yes. Yes.
And then you have that combination of the snow. We're actually trucking the snow away because there's so much of it.
Yeah, that is a problem when it just accumulates. And like, where does it go? Like on the highway going back to work on Tuesday, because we all stayed home Monday. Going back to work on Tuesday, I was late because there was so much snow still on the side of the highways. There was not enough lanes for people to drive, so it slowed everybody down. It was crazy. It was just crazy. So
I do have to say, goody cat mom, it's nice to see you. Thank you.
Yes. It's nice to see everybody, and it's nice to be seen.
It is, isn't it?
So I just want to give a little explanation. So Mel was having power outage issues. So that's why he couldn't do the show tonight. And so I just thought, I think I'm just going to go on anyway. I said there was going to be a show. People are looking for a show. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I knew Gerald was going to be doing that show. So I was like, you know what? Can we just do personal readings? That would be nice for everybody. So
I love
that,
it. Yes.
that's what we're doing. Yeah. So here
Yeah.
we are. Oh, do you think we have enough hashtag lights in there for us to? Yeah, I think we do. I
Let's
think
see.
we have plenty of people. Let's see.
I'm gonna do that.
Hmm.
How many people do we have? Oh no, this is an error occurred. Uh-oh.
I'll just try it again.
Yeah. When this happened last time, there was we couldn't use it.
Hmm.
So
Well, I can try on my side.
well, there's 7 entries, so let's just give it a try.
Okay.
And oh, I set up some music that I didn't do in the background.
That's okay. Okay, P. Phyllis.
It would be Phyllis, and you want Phyllis to put in her question
Yeah.
in caps.
Trying to find something to write on.
I've got it.
Okay, you've got it. Okay.
Yep. Let's pull another one. How many do you want me to pull?
Let's do like 4 so we can just have a little run of readings. Oh, that's so nice. So Shirley Mills.
Shirley Mills. Writing that down. Great. And
Eleanor. Great.
say hi. Give us your question. Trying to see. My chat hasn't moved.
Yeah, my chat hasn't moved either. Cappy C. So everybody that got picked, that would be Phyllis, Shirley Mills, Eleanor, and Cappy C. If you guys can either put your chat or your question, sorry, I keep screwing this up, put your question in the chat so we know you're here, or if you just want a general reading, just say, I'm here.
It does appear that our chat's refreshing. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Eleanor.
Got it. Phyllis, we got your question.
Are you starring those? So
I am starring them, yes.
because I'll never find them.
It's okay. We're good.
Yeah.
A second. So, Shirley Mills, I need your question.
And above her, Cappy C says general works for me.
Okay. Phyllis. Oh.
Beautiful. Thanks, everybody.
Cappy is here. Shirley
I
is
started
here.
Cappy and Shirley.
Yep, got that.
Okay.
Did we see Eleanor?
Yeah. Yeah, I starred her.
Here, let me.
But I didn't see a question yet. So, and I didn't see if it was general or not. Oh, no, there she is. I see it. I got her.
You got her?
Yep, I got her. So, how do we want to do these? Do we want to tap in a little? Go ahead.
I think because this is a change of plans, I think people should get information from both of us.
There you go.
I mean, it's special.
One.
You know, because everybody's special and they've shown up. So
yeah.
So Phyllis is first. And Phyllis's question: will I get to move back into my old home place before May or June? And I'm more and more people are popping in, so it's great.
Great,
buddy.
Where's that other? Here's that other deck. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to start with you, Phyllis. And part of what I have, of course, as entertainment purposes only, blah, blah, blah. right now there is a lot of energy is going on to trying to make this happen. It's almost like you're trying to force it a little bit. And because and the reason I'm saying this is I got the 10 of Wands, which is you're carrying a lot. There's a lot of things going on, and part of what needs to happen is set all of the worries down so that you can stretch and you can take care of yourself, because from there you will then be able to pick up what it is that you need. If you want to move into your old home, I asked, May or June. For May, I got the Fool, which is could certainly be. But I also got, which is I think a really nice one for June, I got the 10 of Pentacles, which is definitely a home card. It's the heritage, it's where you belong, it's the resources are all lined up and taking care of things. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna say, if you start to relax and to allow things to flow a little bit, I'm thinking June. So, and you're muted.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay. So yeah, that's good. I right off the bat heard the world is changing so much. You may have a different idea of what you want to do by May or June. And moving back to somewhere, maybe you may be looking at it as a whole different kettle of fish than what you're seeing it as now. So what I got was the Queen of Coins, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Coins. So you're going to be analyzing this thoroughly as time goes on, because there's tremendous change afoot,
yes.
tremendous change. And you may be much more cognizant of security, your finances, protection, your health over the next 4 months. And ultimately, you are going to do what you want to do and what is best for you. You are going to really hold on to that. But kings, when they come up very often, are indicating, for on a personal level, a moment in their life of retirement, ending, culmination, coming to the end of things. Not quite like a 10. It's not like that. It's like you're ready. It isn't like the chapter is making you end something. It's that things are changing. You're changing. You're going to change. The world is changing, and you're going to change in response to all those changes. So I pulled an I guess these are oracle cards, and it's the serpent. So as serpents, look at how he moves. That S movement. We're going like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And serpents are knowledge. So there is a tremendous amount of information and knowledge. And like the Eight of Coins is, a person who is researching, really looking at things, becoming an expert on this particular topic. And it could be any of those pentacle topics: security, protection, money, health. So all of those areas you want to really key into, and make sure that you don't hang on to a decision just because you made it a long time ago and you thought, well, that's what I'm going to do.
Smart choice, yes.
Because things are going to change so much, Phyllis. Mm-hmm. A lot of changes. But I liked what Gerald said, because what was that 10, the Pentacle card?
10 of Pentacles, which is, that's I like how you referred to the king as retiring. And this also suggests retiring and being okay with that, and having the surroundings that work for you. And Colleen nailed it. Everything is changing. The 10 of Wands, everything is changing. What was true today may not be true tomorrow.
It definitely will not be true tomorrow. And you are poised to be able to understand and take in all of this, and the timing will be just right for what your pentacle needs are, the security, protection, health, and money. You will just be in the right position to take advantage of this, I think, with these cards, the way these cards are coming out.
Yeah,
So don't fear that it won't be what you're asking for, because it may be much better.
it's a very, very good point. It's a very good point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, baby. It's okay, Phyllis. It's going to be okay. All right.
So,
So who's our
Shirley
next
up next.
person?
Can I have a message from my spirit team for February, please? And then we have Ellen R. and Kathy. So,
Okay. So for your spirit team for February. Okay.
so Shirley, February is going to be a really important time for you to think about the what you want to do and where you want to go. This is a very good time for you to start some planning for that project, because you're going to need to be setting up some rules and structures probably the second or third week in February about how things are going to go so that you can achieve this goal. Things are going to be very interesting in the sense of you have to set some boundaries, because the way you initially were going to be working at it is going to be different than at the end of the month, because that's part of the process. That you are smart enough, Shirley, to go, okay, here's my initial plan, and you're going to work with it again, and then you're going to go, well, wait a minute, that might be a little something different, or oh, now I have new information, so you can adjust that, because things are going to they're going to be different, and they're going to be you're going to need to set your boundaries on how you exert yourself. I also have it can be hard to believe in yourself. uh, do it anyway. You are more capable than you realize. This is a really key thing, because this new idea that you have, the Ace of Swords, it's new. It's really new to you. And at the same time, there's that excitement. There's also can be some doubt. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Keep showing up. I love that for you. That's a nice little reading.
That was a great reading. That's great. So when I tuned in for this for you, Shirley, I got open up your heart, open things up, because there's a lot of things in the universe that you're getting ready to receive. And I'm going to start with the oracle card for you. The oracle card that I pulled, this is perfect, is Heart of Sky. So there is something coming for your heart that is outside of you, coming from the universe, from your village, your cosmos, your circle, your family, your town. There's something coming from you for you that you have really wanted, and that you will really, really appreciate. And I think this is going to help you open up, and you're going to be able to receive this if you open up. So I think the message about opening up is be ready to receive this, because this is something really important for you. And then I did get some tarot cards, and I think they back up what Gerald was saying too. There is a little bit of not sure of yourself, a little bit of thinking, oh, I don't know, is that really for me? And you know what? Yeah, everybody is special in their own way. Everybody has strengths and weaknesses, and joys and fears. And we all our lives are working towards overcoming those fears and overcoming any traumas we've suffered, etc. Right? So, we're never finished until we're ready to transition. So don't feel like you're behind the 8 ball. What else are you doing? You're going to grow. You got to keep growing. Um, but I also got for you is the Knight of Coins. So there is a sense of wanting to take it slow, be sure about things, make sure it's safe. And that's, I think, also part of what Gerald was talking about, that things are going to change in February. So you may feel like, wow, maybe I waited too long, even, at the beginning of the month. And then as things open up in the end of the month, because you're going to be opening up and receiving these gifts, then it will be changed. Because I also get the 2 of Wands, where you're looking out and making plans. Now, why would you be doing that in the middle of the month if things haven't changed? You would have already had your plans otherwise, because the world, right? So something is coming to an end and something big and new is coming to you. So actually, I think February might be a really, really dynamite month for you. Not what you're expecting, maybe, but good. Good. Pick it up.
It's a great reading. And I would add to that, be willing to make adjustments to what you initially thought. And that's a really powerful thing. Smart people do that. And I keep hearing, Shirley, you are smart. So give yourself that credit. I love that.
Smart people very often doubt themselves.
Yes.
Because they know all the what ifs and wherefores, and if I turn the corner and a concrete block falls on my head. I mean, they're always thinking about all the possibilities because they've thought through all this stuff. And sometimes that really balls you up. Sometimes that really stops you from being open and making great decisions to accept the gifts that are coming to you.
Yeah. And so set those boundaries of give yourself a bit of, you can have those thoughts, but don't let them move in. Let them walk by you as you're sitting on your bench having your cup of coffee. Just
Good
go,
one.
I see you. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Yeah, this is a no parking zone. You can pass through, but don't park.
I love that.
That's great. Okay. Great. Okay, so we're on to Ellen.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm looking for a new apartment. Do you pick up whether I will find a suitable one within a month?
Let's see.
And by the way, Shirley said double Virgo Pisces moon.
Yeah, it's hard that's hard. But I think it's going to be good. I think you're going to have a good February. I really do.
Suitable.
Okay.
Okay, short version is yes. The longer part of it is important for you, Ellen, for you to keep working at it. Keep showing up. I got the 3 of Pentacles, which is the card of you do have to follow the rules and the architect, and you do have to be craftsman-y about it. You might have to be a little crafty in the sense of making sure you're there. But then I also got the 6 of Swords, which is a great card, because what it says to me is you're going through your daily life and you're knocking down the obstacles of you finding this apartment, and you're making these good decisions based upon moving to where you want to move. I think that's quite good. And then I got I got the Star, which anytime the Star shows up for me, it's the universe saying, yes, if you want that, we will get you that. I do get a bit of a nudge for you to periodically um, part of me says, I'm curious as if you might have 3 good options for places. Because when the 3 of Pentacles showed up, Colleen, it was like, good. Well, she may have more than one option to this. She may have 3. And so keep that in mind. So I think it's this making sure that you are making the choices throughout your day to help you achieve this goal, finding a suitable place. And God, okay. I keep getting cards that are supporting. I got Temperance, which is, yes, make some things happen. I got the 6 of Cups. You might want to talk to a few people because some people may have some connections to help you. So that's what I have for you, Ellen. Wish you the great success with that. So far, no options, but I am looking good.
Okay, you may want to just listen to Gerald's reading because I have a very different reading.
That's okay.
So I don't think that within this month, within February, I don't think that the apartment will really materialize. But I think that something even better than what you would have tried to get in February will show up in probably March. There may be some things going on in your current living situation that you feel are just terrible and really bringing about, like, I just got to get out of here, got to get out of here. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. And I think if you have to make arrangements to stay longer than a month, I think that's certainly going to be possible. You're not going to get thrown out. There will be a way for you to stay where you are a little bit longer. Just all the things that Gerald was saying about, talking to people and making your plans. Of course, you need to do all of those things and be patient. Don't be desperate. Don't be too antsy and anxious for getting just the first thing that comes along. And what he said, when you do actually start finding suitable apartments, you'll find more than one. And then you'll be able to make a decision rather than just taking the first thing that comes that sort of fits your criteria, or like I said, you feel that you just have to get out of where you are.
Yes.
Try to pull back from that. You get the 4 of Swords, which is coming to a place with a solid foundation and something that you've really thought over and you've made a wise decision about it. And you also come up with the Princess of Swords. So this is, I feel, representing you or maybe the real estate agent, but somebody, whoops, sorry about the, okay, there we go. About the real estate agent, somebody who's not steering you wrong, not trying to blow smoke up your, and just trying to make sure that things are right, that they're ticking all the boxes of your list of what you need. But the Oracle card that I get is Earth. And this goes along, I think, really well with the 4 of Swords, because this is saying that wherever you land, once you do land in this place, you're going to stay there a long time. You're going to feel very safe there. It's going to really feel like you're home, and you're really going to, it'll be affordable. It'll be all the things that you really need. You'll feel very, very good about it. So don't rush. Don't rush into this. Okay.
Ellen said, I have asked for 1 month extension and the landlord agreed.
Mm-hmm.
So you picked up on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think March could be it because it's the 3 of coins.
Yeah.
I think March is really good because who wants to move in February?
Oh, nobody wants to move in February. It's too damn cold.
Yeah.
It's still cold in March, but it's not like, usually it's not as bad as January and February in this part of the world.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So our next is Cappy, right?
Yes.
And I think she wanted a general. Yeah.
General.
Okay. All right. I'll mute while I shuffle because my shuffling comes up so loud on my microphone. I don't know why, but it does.
I do have to say, Phyllis gave a $2 super sticker. Thank you, Phyllis.
Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you so much. I forgot, I saw it, and then we got into the reading and I forgot to notice it. But thank you very much, Phyllis. I really appreciate you.
So, Cappy. Cappy, has it been it's been a bit emotional time for you. I get a lot of emotions coming through. And part of it is you may not be sharing those emotions with others, or you may actually be being very expressive in not a healthy way. You might actually find yourself getting irritated with people and the things that people might do. And so I would encourage you to slow down a little bit, but recognize the fact you do have a lot going on in your brain. I mean, there's a lot that's going on for you. What's incredible though is as you are working and you're doing these things that are going to be helpful for you, it's going to offer you the ability to have some connection with other people. I say that because I got the Two of Cups, which is the card of healing, connection. It may be that you need to call that friend that you've been thinking about. If you can get out and about, meet them for a beverage and just connect and listen. People like this can be very rewarding to know. They help us, they ground us, they make us go, okay, so I'm not crazy. And it's okay to think this way. It's not necessarily okay to act on that, but you got to recognize that emotions are part um, of who you are. I also got this for you, and I actually, Cappy, I love this. Your brain is incredible. Keep learning how it works. Embrace your unique mind. So sometimes people, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist. Sometimes you get very emotional. Well, I don't know. Sometimes the emotions lead the new thought process, because when you have it and they sort of, you allow it to go, okay, this is what's going on, I'm going to slow down and then I can look at it. It's really going to give a true connection to what's going on for you. And I think what's going on for you is you've got lots of really great ideas. I have two queens. You're really, I have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Rods. You're really, really doing a good job of mastering your emotions and mastering your inspiration. You're also being more nurturing with those for yourself and for others. So that's what I would say for you. That's exciting, Cappy.
That is a great reading. Thank you, Gerald. So, when I tune in for you, Cappy, what I get is that right now you have your angels all around you being very, very, very supportive. So even though you may be feeling very, very emotional, you're certainly not alone and you're getting great support. So if you haven't already done so, reach out and ask out loud for your angels to give you whatever it is that you need support wise and emotionally, even if it's just for them to listen to you talk about what's going on. Because that may feel a lot more comfortable. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm emotional about stuff, I hesitate sometimes to talk to people about it because I don't want to cry through it. I don't want to sit there and ugly cry in front of people. Right?
Yeah.
So if you talk it through with your angels, they don't care if you're crying, and you don't really care if they see you crying, probably. So you can do sort of a rehearsal of talking through it with them, and then reach out to humans, because you do need human connection too, and you need humans to support you in that. Now, the cards that I pulled for you, very interesting. You got the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, you're keeping a lot in. You're hiding a lot from other people. Um, I don't know if this is information that they need. Probably it's the emotional stuff. You're just hiding it from other people. But with the King of Pentacles there, you are worrying or handling, not worrying, but handling things having to do with pentacle stuff. So, health, security, money, and safety. Um, what's important to you right now is all of those things. Being safe, having enough money, having a roof over your head, your good health. That's really, really important for you. But you also get the Nine of Pentacles, which shows that you have an abundance of all of those things. So be grateful for what you have, count your blessings. Sometimes just doing that for me just kind of lifts me up, and I'm like, you know what? I really do have a pretty good life, and I really am pretty blessed with what's going on in my life. Just right there, it kind of like relieves it, and then take a big breath and blow it out and try to blow out all of that angst or anxiety or whatever, and it'll blow out a little bit of the emotions, but it's
Mhm.
important to process the emotions too, and I'm sure you'll do that. I pulled an angel answer card for you, and it said, within the next few months. So if there's something that you're trying to get going, it's gonna get going within the next few months, and your angels are gonna help you. And when we have tough things, when we have like really emotional things or really hard things happen to us, this is when we grow as we process through all of that. This is when we make the most progress because if we're smart, we reach out to our angels and guides and we let them help us through it, and we learn faster that way. Going through it with humans takes so long. It takes a long time to get
Yes.
through that stuff. But with the angels and guides, it can go a little faster because it's very immediate. They're just right there. So I would encourage you to really set up dialogue with your angels in particular. The angels were very strong coming in for you. And trust that it's okay for you to be emotional. That's fine. You don't have to change any of that. But
Yes.
you do need to use that as an opportunity to work through whatever it is that you're needing to learn right now. And you may not figure out the learning part till months after, but just working through the emotion part is a step in that direction. Okay. So that's what I have.
I love that. Such a good reading and a great reminder for everyone. I mean, there you go. And by the way, everybody, hashtag light in order to get a chance to get a reading. So please.
Hashtag light. Wow, we're just chugging along here.
We are. And that's our four for the first round. Shall we? Do you want to pick another four?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And just making sure we've got that. So go ahead and enter the names again because I'm only seeing like 3 people, 3 names. So put it in again.
Watcher 9997. Thank you.
Watcher. This is bizarre. Got you, Watcher.
Goody cat mom.
Okay, we got a lot more people who put stuff in there. You know what? I'm going to do something different. Sorry. Here, let me do this.
Yeah.
Please hold. I'm going to see if I can get this because we had more and more people put in, and I'm like going, they weren't showing up.
Yeah, you weren't seeing all those names go by. I noticed that. There was very few names.
Okay, wait a minute. It just got even better because it said,
There we go.
that's better.
There we go. So let's pull maybe 5 or something.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so we got Abby Yandel. Okay, she's number 3. Oh, Eleanor.
We already got Eleanor, so
Yeah, so let's pick another one. Sorry, Ellen. Just one per show. But it shows you're very lucky right now.
there you go. And I'm seeing something, you know, I'm seeing Kathy again. Shirley
Shirley
Mills, we
Mills.
already picked.
We already did. But at least it's picking everybody, so.
Yeah.
Annie's gift.
But one more?
Yeah, one more. Okay. Okay.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Okay. Now let me do that. And let me do this. And looking for the chat. So we got Watcher, Goody Cat Mom. I'm waiting for Abby, Annie's gifts. Go ahead and put in your chat or your question. I got Abby's gifts. So Goody Cat Mom, got Cheap Ass Me, got it. And I love seeing people in the chat, so it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who else just popped up?
There it is.
Watcher is up. Watcher is here, and I'm still waiting for Goody Cat Mom and Anne's gifts. And the Watcher would like a general reading. Goody Cat Mom, gotcha.
Is this the first one?
Yes, this is the first one. Sorry, I'm
sorry.
I'm
dropping things. So,
Lori Dunn. I hope so. All right, so woohoo, Watcher. Watcher, I think oh God, this is a great reading. Excuse me. I'm like, God, this is a great reading. Well, it is, because what I got for you is, and I'm going to start with this. It's this. It's like feeling down, anxious, or overwhelmed. Reach out to people who have your back. Let them know how you feel. And part of this is you're part of a group, it feels like. And what's really significant for you is you sometimes need the people around you to offer you a bit of a spark, and so that you can get excited and to remember some of the amazing stuff that you want to do and can support you. Because what's beautiful, okay, so I got the Ace of Wands, which is a great, wow, new inspiration, doing something creative, great energy around that. Because then I got the Nine of Pentacles. Watcher, you have been working really hard, and the successes that you've had are yours. They are well earned. You can enjoy them and allow that. I also got for you the Knight of Rods. What I think is really interesting about this is you start with the Ace of Rods, something small, and you end up with the Knight. You're going to do something with this. This is really beautiful and powerful. And remember about this is, if you're feeling down or anxious, overwhelmed, let people know so they can offer you support, because you've done it for them. Let them do it for you, and that's going to make them feel good. So that's what I have for you.
Oh, what a beautiful reading. That's great.
No, I
And
know.
and this time my reading dovetails perfectly with yours. So you come up first with the star.
Mhm.
So things are going great for you. And I was thinking in general for February, that's kind of how what I was doing. And then we have the Page of Swords. I don't know what sign you are, but this would be um leaning towards the energy of an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So social, intellectual ideas, communication, things like that, but youthful, playful. New, inventive, and varied. So that's gonna come up for you in February. But you also get the Four of Wands. So there could be some kind of a little celebration or a party that you go to where you see people that you know from the past that you love, that so you're gonna have some reconnection with people at an event, I think, that will make you just feel surrounded by people who do love you. So I know that initial card was, reach out to people who love you. If you're feeling a little anxious, you may feel a little trepidatious about going to this event. Go. Don't let that hold you back. Oh, Leo. Okay. Just all right, Leo. You're not worried about that. But if you haven't gone and seen these people in a very long time, just, gird your loins and go, because you're going to connect with people and it's going to feel really, really good. And the oracle card that I got for you, this is wonderful, magic. So things are happening for you. You get the star and magic. I want to find out at the end of February what the hell happens to you, because these are great cards. February is going to be a game changer for you, a really great month for you. It's going to lift you up and make you feel great. And you're going to reconnect with these people. So a Leo doesn't hate that.
I
All
love her.
right. So that's what I get. Okay. So,
Goody cat mom.
Goody Cat Mom.
I'm still waiting to hear from Annie's gifts.
Okay.
So just saying. So goody cat moms. May I have a general reading from my guides?
Oh, I got a good message for her. Okay, good. So I'll just give you the message first. I haven't even shuffled the cards, but the message that I get is that you're a giver, 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 and you're waiting for something. There's something that you're waiting to receive, or for someone to decide that they're going to help you or give to you or something. But what your guides and angels are saying is that you need to speak up and let them know what it is that you need. Yes, you're a giver, 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 and you do deserve this. But really, you can't get mad if nobody knows what it is that you're looking for. you know, you need to spit it out. So even if you just spend some time talking to your guides and angels and saying, "But I want this," that's pretty good. That's a good start, and that'll bleed out into the universe. I find always when I put my mind towards something that I really want to have happen and I talk about it or write about it, I put some energy and intention into seeing it kind of formulate, it usually happens. So you can do that too. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. You can go, Gerald.
Well, what's amazing is the first thing that I heard is you want a message from your guides. What I heard your guides say is well, ask us, talk directly to us, and they were doing that in that very loving sort of nudge way. We're right here. We're not that far away. We're on your speed dial. Feel free. And I have a lovely reading for you, and it really goes back to what Colleen was saying. I got the star again. The star is that card. The universe loves you. The universe is conspiring for your success. Things are lining up. Things are lining up for you to be able to get what it is that you're desiring. And as Colleen said, well, write it down. I have the Queen of Swords. You are, you're put into words, put into action what you're thinking about. Write it down, because that's one way to manifest it. And feel free to say things out loud. Use your voice. Do not be afraid to articulate it. And if you're afraid of it, it's simply because, you might be really successful at that. And sometimes that can be a little bit disconcerting. And I love this for the last card. It's the Ace of Pentacles. And in this card, someone is handing you a pentacle. Your guides are saying, here you go. Would you like that? Great. Now, I did pull a Rebel So Fresh, So Clean, and it says, self-development isn't for the weak. If you're uncomfortable or triggered, that means you're doing it right. Becoming a better human is always worth it. And you can become a better human, especially with the support of your angels and your guides. So there you go. I love that for you.
And the cards that I got for you, Goody Cat Mom, are they're a little darker, but it's saying that there is some contention or friction around you, or people who don't really have your best interests at heart, and that you're retreating from that you're just kind of saying, I'm just going to ignore it or hide from it or whatever. But what the guides really want you to do is to really walk away from it. Remove yourself from being in that energy. Don't just hide. Don't just shut your door and say, I'm just not coming out till they leave. No, that's very passive, and that's putting the power in their court. You have the power. You have the power to not let it affect you, or to decide that it's really not worth very much, So one of those two approaches, I think, will work for you. And I think you will kind of walk away from it. And I threw some other of the little, what Lena Rodriguez calls the little Italian cuties on this. And the thing about writing things down really, really comes out. You get the letter writer guy here. And don't let them hurt you. Don't allow people to have power over you and let them hurt you. That's giving away your power. What you want to do is know that your base of operations, your home, is your power. So when you're there, no bad influences should come into that space. The last card that I pulled for you is the corn. And for me, this is a harvest. So things that you have been laying down, work that you have been doing, relationships you've been building, investments you've made in not just money investments in learning things, or something you've been working towards in a project. All of that stuff is going to come to fruition, and you're going to get a gift or a payoff from all of those things. And I think that's coming pretty soon. I think February is going to be a good month, a dynamic month, though, and you may be facing some things that you don't want to face, but go ahead and let that stuff go. Don't let people have power over you. That's a really important thing. And tell your guides what it is that you want so that you can get it.
I love how you're talking about take charge of that. The Queen of Swords is one who takes charge.
Mm-hmm.
There's no messing with the Queen of Swords.
Nope.
Well, you can mess with the Queen of Swords. You will not win.
Yeah. Well,
in my experience.
Yeah, you won't. You just won't. It's very, very true. You just won't win.
So, thanks, Goody Cat Mom.
Okay. And then we have Abby Yandel. Did she have one? Did she have a? Okay. Thank you. General guidance on my blind spot. Ooh. Okay, let's go into it.
And Abby said, my internet is sketchy. If I miss my reading, I will come back for the replay. Well,
oh, okay.
Abby, it's right here for you. So we're doing it right now. General guidance on my blind spot.
One of the things that I'm getting right off the bat, Abby, is trusting in the wrong people and putting faith in people that really don't deserve it because you maybe have known them a long time, or you have a relationship with them where you just think, well, they would never do that. But you can see clearly that they are doing something that is really not good. So that's the blind spot. So you need to take off the rose colored glasses and look clearly at what people are doing. And it doesn't mean you don't have a relationship with them, but maybe you want to call out what it is that they're doing that you think is not good. Or maybe they're doing something that actually hurts you, in which case you need to stand up for yourself, you know. So I'll do some cards now.
I think that's really interesting. That goes back to, I mean, your blind spot. The first card I got for you is the Lovers. Someone is not telling you the truth. They do not have your best interest in mind. Also, just because you've known these people for a long time, like Colleen said, doesn't mean you need to keep having a relationship with them. People grow and change. So a blind spot may be check your back, change wingman, make sure that you've got the resources, that you are using the right resources, because you're dealing with a lot. There's a lot going on and it's wearing you down. And part of what this is it's an important thing to remember. I mean, your blind spot is you might want to give up, but if you've run in a marathon, but you've got a quarter of a mile to go the quarter of a mile, because then you're done. You've finished it. You've succeeded. So don't stop. I mean, if you can see the end, keep going. And, the blind spot, the only way to get through this, the blind spot is to keep moving forward. So I think this is a really key thing. What's also an important thing, a blind spot is, I have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is when you get new information that hurts your heart. It wasn't what you were feeling, but it's new information. So that's your head and your heart are, there's a bit of a struggle with it. It's the universal pinch saying, you got to do something different. Do something different. So when that Three of Swords shows up, it's what hurts about it is what you thought was reality, as Colleen was saying, and I had mentioned, people aren't who they appear to be. That's going to be disappointing. And your body, mind, heart equal your choice, your life, your choice. But be mindful that your choices can affect others. And what's really important about that, there may be temporary disappointment and sadness, but then people will be able to move through that, and they can move to something that is much more rewarding for them, including you. If you've got these people who are not doing they're not appearing as they should be, it's going to be sad. You're going to go through grieving for that. Mm-hmm. However, on the other side of that, it's going to be better for you.
Yeah, much, 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 much better. So the cards that I pulled are showing that, by not pinpointing and speaking up about things that people are doing that are hurting you, you're really, really hurting yourself. And you really do need to excise those people. Some of them you do need to remove from your life. Not all of them, but there's one or two that are no bueno. I mean, they do not mean good for you. They do not have good intentions for you. So you need to judge that situation. You don't have to judge yourself. You don't have to say, oh gosh, I'm such an idiot. Don't go there. Just take some action. All the way along in your life, you have things that grow and change and evolve, just like when you're a kid and you grow and change and evolve. And when things present and you see the truth of it, that's when you can take action. You couldn't take that before, but now you're going to look and you're going to take action, and your action will be decisive. You will make clear-cut actions that will make you feel better. I pulled a few of the little Italian cards, and I got, that you are a woman who is handling a lot. You have a lot on your plate, as Gerald said, but you long for something else. And allowing someone to take advantage of you or even hurt you in the relationship is blocking you from getting what you yearn for. So you have to open that up and you have to advocate for yourself. And I hope you do. The oracle card that I pulled for you is Beauty Way. And this is a lotus. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I want you to research what lotuses mean because they're very, very interesting. And there's a lot of different layers to the lotus. So figure that out because that's a very, very good card to contemplate, maybe to meditate on. And that's your homework, Abby.
I love it. Abby got homework.
Abby got homework.
Yay. We expect a full colored, report in a binder. No, I'm kidding.
There will be a quiz. Okay, did we hear from Annie's gifts?
We did not hear from Annie's gifts.
Okay, so we'll go on to Cheap. Is it Cheap Ask Me? Is that?
I think it's Cheap Ask Me.
Okay, so we'll go on to that person. I'm going to change decks. And that's going to bring us
my job security for 2026.
Okay, good at question. And I'm going to change decks, and I think that will be our last question.
Yep. Unless you want to do a reading for the collective.
Yeah, we can do that after this too. Yeah. Okay, your guides are just saying, you're fine. You're fine. Why are you even wasting your breath on this question? You are fine. Most people who are concerned about their security usually have taken steps to, lay the foundation for security. And your guides are saying, you are good. You will be fine. I'm going to read cards on it too, but the worry is probably what's most dangerous, is allowing yourself to succumb to fear and worry. Okay.
So I'm going to jump right on that and go, my cards reflect exactly what Colleen said. We must be psychic.
Wow. Yes. That's cool.
Because
very cool.
We got the King of Pentacles. You're stable. It's solid. It's good. I have the Sun, this is a very affirming card. Underneath the Sun, I have the 10 of Pentacles, which is very much yes, you've got a good foundation there. The fact that you've got the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles is very affirming for your job and your resources. The fact that the Sun shows up is very positive. And your boss keeps making cuts. I hear you. I mean, and Colleen was talking about the worry. I have the Devil. You're worried about the things that you don't know if they're going to happen, but maybe they will. It's the stuff that is, looking at the wall instead of the hands, making the gestures. What you can do to support you with that is the Queen of Swords. Speak your truth, be clear in what you are saying, and make sure your boss knows in the appropriate way you're doing your job, and it's best that you're as part of that ongoing group. But it feels very, very solid. I'm pretty sure he knows I don't like his choices. But that's okay. But do you have that conversation so he understands why you don't like his choices? If he's open to that, if they're open to that, because if I used to be a supervisor, I liked it when people told me the things that I didn't want to hear. because it helped me be a better supervisor. So,
Yeah, but what if she doesn't have that kind of boss?
well, and if you don't have, okay, here you go. And I love it. Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Careful what you put into your body and honor yourself. But certainly don't be, don't be talking smack, or, don't be saying things that you wouldn't want to say in front of your boss's face, because it's worse when they hear it back, when they hear it as gossip. And for goodness sake, don't be putting anything on social media. That's crazy. I never see him. I night audit at a hotel. Okay.
Great.
Yeah. Congratulations. You don't have to see him.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So.
Well, is that it?
Yes,
I'm gonna do my card. Okay, so the cards I pulled. Yeah, you can certainly manifest a terrible situation out of this if you really want to. 3 of swords and 9 of swords. Yeah, you don't want to manifest this. So let's get this out of your energy. Let's just take a little towel or something and fling it around in the room in a big circle and just say, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, and get rid of that very negative energy, and try to envision yourself being very secure and being in a secure position and getting along with your boss and having your boss really rely on you into 2026, 2027, 2028. Don't let it hold you back, because that fear and anxiety will attract negative things, and you don't want that. Instead, what you want to do is focus your strength and power and visions for the future on how much you can grow. How much can you grow? And when I saw you saying your night audit at a hotel, I'm wondering, are you also like in school or something? Are you studying for another position? Because that would be awesome. That's another way of securing your future. You get the strength card, so you are able to do things that you don't even know you can do yet. You've got lots and lots of talents and skills that you haven't even tapped. Oh, you love your job, just not your boss. Good. That's very good. And you will continue to thrive, I think, in that job. Now you get the Hierophant, and that's a huge, big organization. So it's a hotel. That's a pretty big organization.
Yep.
And so you are there. That's not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere in that. And in fact, what you should be looking at is, how do you even grow in that organization? How do you move up in that organization? Of course, there's lots of competition for jobs as they become available higher up, but why not you? So planning for a future in that organization that's not going against anything, your boss or anything. That's just saying, I'm not stupid. I know if I sit still, then you won't need me anymore. So I want to grow. And then you will keep needing me.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's going to be good. 2026 is going to be fine for you.
I get that too.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now we want to do a little something, something for the collective. Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to put my channel link in the chat if that's okay.
Yes, that's great. You should put that in the chat.
So, all right. So, collective.
Collective. Whoa. I can make anything into a song.
I know you can.
Doesn't take much.
It's so good.
All right. What do we want to do here? What do I want to use?
I think the collective message for tonight is from the Rebel, So Fresh, So Clean, for me.
I don't know. I'm having. Meh. What do I want to do? I don't want those ones. They keep coming up, but I don't want those. I'll use these. Okay, there we go.
Collective message. Here's a key thing. Believe what you see. The way people treat you is their choice and never your fault. They are showing you who they are. Sort of going, Past behavior indicates future behavior. Believe what you see. I think that's a really important message for everybody. As is, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay when you get new information. Reassess your decisions. Be open and flexible. I think this is a really key thing. Because if you don't, you're missing a huge opportunity for you to go, oh, that's new information. Yes, lady. When people tell you who they are, believe them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I have.
Okay, so this is just coming out of left field here, but first of all, I was going to do 3 cards, and when I went to go get the 3rd card, 3 cards came out. So I got 5 cards here. I didn't really mean to do that, but they really tell a story. So right now, we're not getting quite what we want. This is the 4 of Cups. You probably don't recognize it. It's a weird deck. I don't know if this is the Celestial Tarot or the Sacred Heart. I don't know, but it's a deck I don't use very much, but I really love the art on it. And it's kind of hard. It doesn't read well on camera, but we are in a situation where we don't like what's on offer in general. There is a lot that we don't like that's on offer. And so many people are having to make lots of different choices with their finances, with their health, with their security. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is what we're doing right now. But all in all, we will make good decisions. Queen of Pentacles, we will make decisions in a very sound way, and we will protect ourselves and our families. We will make the right choices for our health. We will take actions to protect ourselves, and we will do the things that we need to do in order to be safe and prosperous and protected. And then we get, and I'm waiting for a collective gasp here, the Transition, which is the Death card in this deck, of the Emperor. Thank you, Gerald.
You're welcome. But I actually love that.
Yeah, right? Who wouldn't love that? Yeah. Yeah.
Boom, kids. Boom.
Yeah. So be ready for a big transition, because that's what's coming. But we have to kind of hold our ground and protect ourselves and work with one another and protect each other and all those things. So, yeah. Crazy, right? Wow. Who knew? Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wow.
I love it. She asked me. Go,
Yes.
little blood clot, go.
Oh, little blood clot, go. I love it. Oh, thank you. That's great. That's great. Well, we have been on a little more than an hour, and this has just been a treat. This is a joy reading for you guys. I'm really glad you all showed up. This is fantastic. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your questions. I hope you enjoyed the readings. And if you're watching this on replay, thank you for watching as well.
Thank you.
All right. So I was going to say I'll see you next time. I don't know when next time will be, but there will be a next time, and we will be on again doing readings together. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Friday night. Have a wonderful weekend. If you're somewhere where there might be a storm, stay safe, stay warm. And if you're in Florida, enjoy the heat. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.